What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 49 of my Total Warhammer 3 modded Karl Franz campaign. So as we saw last time, Nud von Hasselt has got himself a very nice battle under his belt against the forces of Grimgor's Ardboys, knocking out Grimgor's own army, and is now poised to continue attacking his territories, which are pretty sparsely defended by the looks of it. Now, we did most of the stuff that needs to be done last episode and are looking to try to end the turn this time around to get a few battles to happen. Mainly this battle right here, Iber Bloodeater and Conquata, if we can get them to sally out, and I'm hoping that we can. It'll be A, pretty big battle, but B, it'll be the destruction of Belacor's faction, so hopefully we can get it. We'll see whether the enemy is brave enough to attack us, though I think it was Valiant Defeat. Let me just double check this. Let's see. Yeah, Valiant Defeat. And that does seem fairly likely, and this army is very badly damaged as well, so hopefully, we'll see. First things first though, we do have buildings to build and a few moves to make, so we're going to start with that. And the first thing that we want to do is this. Our Arguor, rather, is sieging Saber Mountain, which barely has a garrison because it's mostly been destroyed. We've got a Giant, a Goblin Rock Lobber, Black Orcs, a giant river troll hag, and it's unclear, but something is in the Wa as well. So we'll have to try to take this out. Now, Leopold, you don't really have anything in your arm cast, so here's what we'll do. We'll cancel all this, like so. We'll put you into Trencher's stance. You do have 4 units of crossbows. And then let's give you some temporary items. I mean, you're only going to need them for 1 turn, and I'd like you to do some damage. You know what? Take the Executioner's Axe, just temporarily. Let's give you, let's say, I don't know, Armor Fortune. You're gonna lose all this next turn. Okay, I'm not willing to lose the Potion of Healing. Yeah, take the Endurance Talisman, we have plenty of those, and I don't know, something else. An enchanted item, is there anything here that would help? We have Nud with the Potion of Strength. You can keep it. Too lazy to swap it out, frankly. And oh wow, we like have no, I guess we could give you the Terrifying Mask of V. Nah, Gavin has it, and he might make some use out of it. Alright, screw it. Too lazy to look for another one. And then let's just give you Stand of Discipline, Flame Banner, Scarecrow Banner, and too lazy to look through the other ancillaries. Alright, that looks good to me. Let's attack this. We're gonna close defeat, eh? We're gonna try to, well, we can't auto-resolve it, so we'll try to manually fight it real quick. Banner of Eternal Flame on you, Standard of Discipline on, I don't know, one of you, go. I'm gonna try to speed through this. And there are some definite scary units here, though, so we will have to be at least somewhat careful here. We shall see. Let's see how this works out for us. Or whether it works out for us in general at all. Yeah, I think that we can certainly pincushion the Giant, but the problem is the Black Orcs and the Goblin Rock Lobber. Let's see how we can figure this out, or how we can take this. So first of all, you 4 are going to be our main damage dealers. We need to keep you alive. Let's put you here, and hopefully into this wooded area. Then we have our single mortar, which is going to target the enemy, hopefully where the rock lobber can't reach it. We'll also have 2 units of flagellants, which we will put into this little treed area and send them forward. Then we have the main line, which is going to be all of you guys, like so. Like so, and like so, and then I guess we have a Empire Captain here as well. Alright, so all of you but the mortar are going to be Group 2, you're going to be Group 1, you're going to be Group 3, 4, 5. Well, that's as good as it's getting for now. Start. Alright, you guys hide, you target the gobos, you go right here. Probably can't hide like that. We really need these units to be hidden, so if the rock lobber can't target them. Like so, and then speed it up to max. Alrighty, and the rest of you can move up a teensy bit. Alright, let's see if this works out. Alright. Maybe we could do some damage to this little gobbo unit. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, are you actually? They're not even dodging. How are you missing every shot? There we go. There's obviously no point in hitting the Black Orcs, as a single mortar is gonna do no damage to them, basically. And is the rock lobber in range? No. Okay, we do outrange the rock lobber. Rock lobber, if nothing else. Although, you know what? Hit the rock lobber. I want to see. What's the range of the mortar compared to the rock lobber? Oh wow, we actually have range of rock lobber. Huh. Didn't expect that. Alright, well, fire on it. Maybe get a few shots in there. Don't know how effective it's gonna be, but why not, right? I'm gonna see how long it takes for the enemy army to get annoyed. We're just gonna keep this at max speed, although we'll probably try to play most of the battle at max speed anyway. Hey, good job, little tiny mortar. You're doing damage. 23 kills and 3k damage. If only we had all 4 of your models in here. Haven't managed to destroy any of the models of the rock lobber. Oh no. No, Spirit Leech. It destroyed the mortar's model. Oh man, good job to the AI for doing that though. I wasn't expecting it, but now it looks like we have to move forward. Alrighty, well, no choice then. You guys are gonna move forward like so. You, I guess, are going to move forward as well. And we need to essentially bait the enemy into attacking us. Looks like that Goblin Great Ship. Ow, they're gonna use a Spirit Leech on you. Back away, back away. Let's move the other units forward instead. Huh. I wonder why the Goblin Great... Oh, he used the Forbidden Rod and it forced him to rout. Alright, let's see if we can move around. And go, go, go. And you guys need to rush forward. And go find that Goblin Great Shaman. He's probably gonna come back. Nah, we're gonna have to take a Spirit Leech. No doubt about it. And yeah, they're attacking us. Now we're not moving the crossbows out of their current positions until... you know what? Charge this. Rest of you 4 or 8 units move forward like so. And the Seiya is behaving kind of weirdly right now, but oh well. Hardly a complaint. Alright, charge those rock lobbers after the Error Boys, and then... Oh, the Goblin Great Shaman actually ran away. Alright, good, good, good. Keep working it. Cravens, your warriors flee. Which warriors are you referring to? Oh, it's the mortar. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, keep taking out that Orc Error Boy unit. In fact, all 4 of you... No, wrong 4. You 4 go after the Error Boy unit instead. What the heck are these guys doing? I have no idea. Alright, let's start... I wanted to bait the rest of their army in to actually move. Alright, you guys... Not you guys. Forward, please. And then you 4. Move in at some point. Go for the rock lobbers for now. This is very, very strange battle so far. Are they moving now? Yeah, they're moving. Alright, alright. Now, you guys, move in now. Go up here on the hill where hopefully they can't reach you. And then you ignore that Orc Airboy unit and go after the rock lobber. You guys. Well, one of you fight the Gabos, the other one's just going to charge the rock lobbers. You guys try to distract. And we need our crossbows to do work. These ones will probably rout shortly, but it is what it is. You guys move forward. Is the giant moving? Yeah, looks like the giant is moving. Good. You know, target the rock lobber. And you guys need to move past all this and target the rock lobber as well. Looks like the Gobos are going to kill our flagellants, but it's okay because we're in on the rock lobbers now. I'll distract them as long as you can. Alright, this has so far been this strange battle. But on the other hand, I am having to control it a little bit more than I wanted to. Get away from the giant. Don't fight the giant, please. No. Ah. Not what I wanted. Get away from him. We have to target the rock lobber. You, range units. All of you, target rock lobber. You guys, move in. We have to stop it from killing our precious crossbows. Are you guys in range of the rock lobber yet? None yet. Yeah, the giant's just gonna chase the lord around? Huh. Kind of a bizarre move here, but whatever. Alright, well, you charge in. You guys, after the rock lobber, please. Flagellants. Go in. And now these guys have nearly killed those flagellants, and by these guys, I mean the enemy has nearly killed our units, but whatever. Alright, you guys. And just distract them. No. As another Spirit Leech. Nope, that's an aspect of the Dread Knight. Alright, you. Don't stay and fight the giant. Oh, don't tell me that there's so much mass from the enemy archer units that, yeah, looks like he's gonna start hitting ya. Gotta get out. Nah, he's gonna start hitting ya. Really, you can't get through some gobos? You're gonna take like 5 hits because a single gobbo is blocking you. What is a horse even for, man? Oh, unbelievable. Alrighty, good. Now, all 4 of you, target the giant. And then you just stay there. Alright, everything else should be fine. Keep chasing those rock lobbers around. You guys just distract the gobbos. Alrighty, and the giant, with all of our range units focusing on it, will hopefully go down. In fact, the enemy... the enemy units of Black Orcs are kind of in trouble. And as long as we can keep the giant in place, it won't matter. Alright, give chase as best we can as well. You know, just fight the gobbos. I don't want those other gobbos coming back. Alright, I'm gonna speed it back up. And... alright, you've been chasing those units away, and damn, the enemy Black Orcs are still alive. We're gonna need more units to block this. The River Troll Hag is looking like it's gonna be a problem. Alright, you guys need to back off this way. You need to try to move the rest of the enemy forward so that these guys can keep firing. At least they still have a nice position up here. Alright, you guys go here. And you keep chasing, I'll speed it back up as soon as I control a few more units. Good. And good. Turn off skirmish mode. I just need you to distract the Black Orcs. Alright, those great swords are nearly done for, but this is just garrison units, we don't care. Honestly, we don't even care about the non-garrison units. Oh, and the Black Orcs are done for. Chasing down best you can. In fact, now go here so that you can distract the enemy here. Alright, you chase after this. Good, and yeah, speed it back up to normal speed, and then flagellants we may have some use for you. Captain, go here. Alright, you chase down the Black Orcs. Alright, gobbos are nearly out. You guys get ready to target the giant. In fact, you two target the giant immediately. And why are you moving? Yeah, there we go. Directly target the giant. Nah, it's gonna chase after our lord now. Alright, chase down the River Troll Hag, I guess? Oh, giant is routing now. Alright. Hopefully a charge from our lord will finish him off. Man, this is taking far longer than I was expecting it to. Good, just kill the giant down. I don't tell me it can kill you. There we go. Oh man, that took like 10 times as long as I thought it would. And that was mostly at max speed, 17 minutes. Although of course it was faster because of the speed of it. Still, damn. All right, well I don't think we're gonna catch that River Troll Hag, so go after the gobbos instead. Do as much as you can to kill them all. Hopefully you can still auto-resolve this, and yeah, our basic units didn't get hurt, so we should be fine. Okay, you guys just back off. There we go. Alright, you guys can stop firing now. Good enough. Alright. At least we saw the mob. The giant and the Black Orcs are dead, which is the most important thing here. Yeah, I feel like that would have gone a lot quicker if the enemy didn't refuse to move close to where our crossbows were. And surprisingly, few of our hits landed on the giant from our lord, which is surprising because the giant has relatively low melee defense, unless I'm mistaken. Alrighty, but at the end of the day, we should have been allowed to auto-resolve this. Let's take the money, let's then move out and kill whatever remains here. Should be perfectly possible. Another obsidian amulet, oh good. And auto-resolve, please. There we go. Now, we sold the Sword of Bloodshed. Actually, very nice pickup, so worth it. Completely worth it. Enemy killed in battle. Great. Leopold, move back into Saber Mountain, and once again, re-recruit those units that you were recruiting previously. Then, I want you to lose all these items, because you no longer have any use for them, and well, I guess we're not going to delete him, but, you know, we will probably delete him later on. He has no further use to us. Now, we do have more money, and there's a few more things that we want to do. First of all, Bildorf. We're going to summon a Weapon Master Warrior Priest. This one is going to go in our Ulrich army. Why Weapon Master, even if it doesn't buff the rest of the army? Because I feel like the Ulrich army is a lot more fighty, like with the Wolfkin. So we're gonna go for the bolstered attack tree, and personally buffing this guy to be a fighty warrior priest, to see how strong we can make him, rather than normal, which is the army buffing tree, which might be pretty interesting. Then, recruiter, you got some more units to recruit. Namely, we want the Knights of the White Wolf. Then we want 5 units of Wolfkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, the 5th unit is 3 turns? Alright, we can global recruit one of them so they are completed at the same time. Perfect. Alright, then Bertie, you are going to go into this army as well.
They'll be marching, alright.
Conrad, you're staying where you are? Alright, just trying to get Boris's army properly set up. We just need a mage here and an artillery piece. And I feel like the Kislevites will somewhat fit in better with the Ulrichite army than the Fire Rain rockets. Ulrich is a god of winter and wolves after all, and war. That makes sense. Alrighty, and that'll be mostly the army. Now, Karlberg Greatswords are actually going to Karl's army, but they'll get replaced by the Warrior Priest, and then we'll need to replace one of the Greatswords with a Wizard, and then the rest of the Greatswords will simply be replaced by 2 Togen Guard as we recruit them. Lovely. Okay, so that thing is decided. Next up, well, I guess we should just move systematically through whoever's left. Gregor, you're good. Wolfram, you are good. Peter is good. I don't think we have any more battles remaining this turn. Nud, you are still waiting. You're gonna attack Gorger Rock next. Rizard, who are you and what are you doing? You are recruiting. You should also be recruiting. Never stop recruiting, like so, please. Not swordsmen, but halberdiers. And Marcus, you are also recruiting, and there's a decent chance that you get attacked next turn, which might be fun. Helmut, you are staying where you are. Gorok and Felix, good where you are as well. I'm really excited to try to confederate the next territory and grow the empire, so I'm just trying to get to the end turn as fast as possible here. Toddy, you're good where you are as well. Keep channeling, please. Weigel, you're good. Tech Thief. How about stealing some tech? Citadel of Lead.
Nature returns.
Why must you be such a failure? Now we got 1 turn left. Why must you be such a failure? Unbelievable. I'm like 1 or 2 failures away from renaming him just to failure. Berthold, you were summoned because you're a noble and thus can increase the money made here. Only by about 100 though. Not much. Might not even be worth it, but later on if we need extra capacity we'll just delete him. And I believe that's it. Okay, now we just got buildings to build. We got you techs to retech, so Council of the Electors, or of the Electors in general. Alright, now, there's a few things that we also wanted to do, so you're getting deleted. I already did that. And okay, we're also deleting all the unnecessary walls here. Good. Just want to double check that those were done. Middenland, you are in pretty good shape so far. I mean, I guess we could upgrade you, why not? Western Border Princes, Argalis, yes, we'll upgrade Argalis, but we'll hold off on Verdanos, because it looks like Drock Legbiter here is gonna move. Balthy, yeah, you're gonna keep going there, that's fine. But Argalis, you can have the Weaving House, which is pretty cheap by the looks of it. And Myrmidons, we might as well upgrade you as well. Blackwater. No, not gonna bother upgrading anything there, and same here, because we might need the money more next turn. Zerikzil, guess we could do you. Baston, you're fine. Ackendorf, more growth. Means faster stuff. Blackstone, we can ignore you. Karakungor, yes, we will need to keep those walls there because it's still a choke pointy type area, especially depending on the type of endgame scenario we get. Ignoring that. Tilea, we are not, however, ignoring you, so let's upgrade everything we can for money. And we'll probably actually delete the tap room here sooner rather than later, so we'll ignore it for now, but we'll delete it. Pirates Current, yes. Definitely stuff to build here. So, first of all, Wizard's Conclave. Second of all, we're gonna go for walls because, well, I'd really rather not lose Sartosa. And we might as well upgrade the Temple of Sigmar as well. Griffinwood, you're fine. Vulture Mountain, you are going to be upgraded next turn, so we'll ignore you for now. Pat to the east, looks good. Silver Pinnacle, yes. Gem Cutter's Workshop, more diplomatic relations, more gems, more money. And go for the tall walls, because once again, this area is a choke point. And we also, once again, want more wizards, so... This place is not making a lot of money, so yeah, Wizards Conclave. 8 turns, wow, okay. Black Mountains, we can upgrade the iron, but I don't think we care about anything else. Isle of Wights, we definitely don't care about you. Forest of Gloom, Wallatal... Well, maybe we want the walls at Wallatal. But we could also try to trade it for friendliness with some of these guys. I wonder, just out of curiosity, if we trade you Wallatal... Oh, we can't talk to them yet. I'm just wondering if by trading Wallatal to Itza, we can force them into a defensive alliance. Because I'm a little bit worried about Itza getting angry at us for killing Mazdamundi, but we can't stop the war with Mazdamundi because he's attacked our allies. Yeah, it'll certainly be something to consider. You know what, hold off on the walls for now. The place, I'm sure, can defend itself rather than just fine, and the rest of this is looking okay. I guess we can upgrade the Cinnabar Mine, but otherwise we're waiting for the Council of Burgomeisters to come up. And there we go, we do have a little bit of money remaining, but we can use the rest of it next turn. I just want to do one other thing. Quick deal. Or actually, wait, do we have any quests? Yes, we do have quests. Velatroth and Rinmod, I don't like either of those. Kurun? Ulf Goldtaker? Sure. And Savannah Heimling. So we can attack you, and oh right, we also wanted to build a outpost with... Oh, I was about to say the Defenders of the Great Plan. No, Avalorn, that's who we wanted to build an outpost with. And for all this stuff... Tor Sarwar, Tor Anrock, Whitefire, Tor Lear. Let's go Tor Lear. That's a defensive, defended area. It has walls. And it's an interior settlement. Don't want to go on the exterior of the donut because it's far more likely to actually lose the territory. I don't think Nikari is going to go all the way to Tor Lear. At least I doubt it. Yeah, Tor Anrock is very sparsely defended. Yeah, okay, let's just keep it there. Hopefully that'll help them defend. Next. Quick deal. What do we have here? Great Orthodoxy and Ropsman clan, no thank you. No trades. Wow, nobody wants to trade at all. Military access, meh. Eastern River Lords, meh. Ooh, yes. Avalorn and the Northern Provinces. I like that very much. Well, let's start with the Northern Provinces in case this somehow reduces their likelihood. Nope, doesn't seem so. Alright, so Avalorn, you're going to be our military allies as well. Beautiful. Alright, that increases our power, certainly looking like the shield of civilization at the current time. And I believe that's all that we can do. Alright. Last thing. Last time, or not last episode, but a while ago, we took away... Oh, you know what this reminds me of? I wanted to get another Imperial Adjutant for Karl. With great swords. Granted, Karl doesn't need them right now. Maybe we can borrow it. Especially, because this is just going to get more and more expensive. We might as well pop it right now. Let's go great swords. And just in case this battle here happens. And we also stole your Helm of Discord, didn't we? I don't remember who we gave it to, but I think we got another one since then. Yes, we did. Alright, we gave it to, I think, Peter. But I guess Peter could hold on to it for now. Yeah, you can have the Helm of Discord, Ogre Blade, Talisman of Protection. And I guess we could upgrade this stuff slightly, but you're never going to be like a super heavy melee lord, so it kind of... You know, let's get you Fencer's Blades instead of the Ogre Blade, I think. With a little bit of extra melee defense. Extra damage isn't going to help you if you're dead. And then, yeah, let's just give you the ancillary of the Patrol Captain. You know what? Let's also give you the Burning Banner, or whatever it's called. Banner of Eternal Flame. Why? Because for now you're using a Fire Wizard. Later on you'll switch to Light, but if for now you're using Fire, you might as well get a little bit of extra benefit out of it, right? Weapon strength plus 10... I guess the Watchman is the best thing to lose here. Nah, let's go for Watchman. And then Banner of Eternal Flame. There we go. Wait, what? Did I accidentally... What? Oh, I didn't click the Banner of Eternal Flame. Wait, what the heck? Huh. Why did that remove another ancillary? That was weird. Okay. He had a valet, right? I don't know. Something weird happened, but whatever. Alrighty, well that's as good as it's gonna get. I guess we could prepare Gavin as well, but honestly I'm too lazy and I just want to see if this happens, because what if after all that prep, this guy doesn't even attack us? Alright, skip. Outpost available, we just did. Skip, damage building, skip, outpost upgrade available, skip. And that's it. Alrighty, well, several places we could get attacked. Ikit here as well. We have 2 tempting march-dancing lords that the enemy might ambush. Kurt is moving slightly for some reason. But otherwise, we're looking good. I should also take a look at those wizards. Oh, damn, I forgot to build a fire wizard for Volky. Alright, we'll do it next turn. Join war against the Bone Clubbers tribe. No. You deal with your own Bone Clubbers. Alright, who's gonna attack us? Well, Arcan didn't declare war. Looks like the Dread Fleet are not going to capitalize on our march stances. I think we already passed Hexoatl, so they didn't go for Wolfheart, and that was their chance to kill him. Big mistake. Alrighty, waiting for Scryer and Bellacore, and neither one is going to attack us. Huh, shocking. Okay, decisive victory, casualties low. Why would you do this? Oh, it's a rebellion, so yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. Hey, we got a glittering scales out of it. Now I'm glad I didn't prepare Gavin, because, yeah, they didn't attack. Alright. And that's fine, though. What is this? Migration. And growth plus 15 at the cost of control. Not worth it. And what do we have here? STIRLAND. Ah. Well, I was looking between STIRLAND and between Wissenland. And while Wissenland is probably just as good as STIRLAND, in fact, possibly better. Yeah, let's do STIRLAND. I think. I don't really care about the crossbow regiments that they provide nearly as much as the Nuln regiments, but these guys will finish off 3 provinces for us, which is not so bad either. And they're right in the middle of a bunch of territories, so yeah, let's give this a quick read. Historically, STIRLAND has had the ignominy of sharing terrain with the realm of the vampires in its easternmost areas. Despite this, its capital Wurtbad is known as the wine capital of the empire, since STIRLAND's highest quality wines are sold there, attracting traders from across the empire. And we will accept your confederation. Alright, Scourge of Cain destroyed, Rite of Awakening performed, Scheme of Doom, Clan Molder did something, Apprentice Wizard for you. I don't even know who you are. No Apprentice Wizard for you. Oh, you're this guy. Well, you certainly don't need the Messenger either, or the Glittering Scales. Let's not lose those. And province secured Mootland, province secured STIRLAND. There we go. Lovely. And yes, this place is still alive. Unbelievable. You know what? Upgrade to next tier then. Just do it. And repair the rally field. I don't even know what's going on anymore. And where is Mazdamundi? Ah, he's moved in march stance to the floating pyramid. If only it didn't have walls. I'd love to fight this army in the field, but you probably wouldn't be able to do it in the field. I do wonder if this guy would go for us if we just sit here. And I do wonder. We could also try an ambush if we wanted to. You know what? We'll figure that out. We got more important stuff to do. First of all, our new acquired territory. Now you've already built some Knights of the Blazing Sun. Interesting. We got just a smattering of random units here. Burn the Undead. Okay, I think we're going to delete all of these guys. We can always rebuild them if we want to. We can't be paying for... You know what? Maybe keep a few of them. Also, what do you have? Knights Panther, what do you have? Hello! Hello! Alright, that was a nice pickup. Knight Heritage guy. You're going this way. We're gonna keep you. What about you? Tough, eh? Well, it's no Knight Heritage, but it ain't bad. It most definitely ain't bad. I mean, granted, the armor is a little bit nah, but yeah, it's not so bad. You, what do you have? You're also tough. You got a bunch of tough guys, eh? Think you're so tough. Can we build anything special at Morgheim? Sigmar's Rock. Corruption in adjacent provinces -2. Corruption -1 for all provinces. Oh, well, that's just lovely. Don't need you. Don't need ye. Well, actually, keep you then. We'll build a Sigmar's Rock here. Okie dokie. Yeah, so we don't need this stuff, but I think we will keep the... I think we'll keep the Knights of the Blazing Sun. Alright, so take you out. Like so. Then, that's the Silver Seal, yes. Talabheim. Oh, speaking of Talabheim, we can finally build the Knights of the Blazing Sun chapter house. Which I guess we will do so right now. Yes, your Stone Burgomeister is good. Might as well start building up the army then. Maternus, you are going to be commander of the Knights of the Blazing Sun. You are going to move, let's say, to Krugenheim for now. We'll have Alberich transfer some stuff, and I also want to see what his heroes have, because we might keep some of these, and we might delete some. You are fleet-footed. No thank you. Oh, damn, he had a smuggler? Alright, we'll actually put that on somebody, like, for example, you.
Yes.
Alright, gonna be a little bit of admin here. Smuggler. Not to worry, I won't end the episode until a proper battle is fought. What about you two? Imperial Calibration and a student, eh? Good. And in fact, maybe we'll keep you, and Burn the Undead we will not keep you. Oh, and we have a coachman on you. Alright, delete the coachman and delete yourself. But we will keep the coachman on, for example, you. Lovely. Alright, and then you just stay there. Alberich.
Yes, my lord.
We might bring you back later on. Oh, you have a coachman and a bailiff. You know what? Maybe we'll use it to recruit stuff. For now, we're going to transfer some stuff to you. Like so. Probably not all of it. Oh, all of this. We're going to delete the rest of it, though. You can go back to Needling until I figure out what we want to do with it. Magnus, you just stay here, and Bruno, you can keep moving forward. You can go into regular stance, and... well, you can't recruit Knights of the Blazing Sun yet, but we can use another army to do it. You, Oleg, are going to transfer a few more of these units. Just the ones that we may potentially want to keep, which is going to be relatively few, mind you. And you can transfer the Outriders, and honestly, that's pretty much it. Out of the ones we may want to keep. Yeah. Alrighty, and then take all this stuff out, please. Just to double check. Okay, no, you didn't have anything. Good. Alrighty, then you are going to want to be... wait. I have to figure this out. First of all, electric count of STIRLAND is what? It increases ambush defense chance, it reduces corruption for all provinces, and increases leadership on foreign territory, giving access to the Orc Hewer, which is a passive area augment, and increases melee attack everywhere. Which ain't too bad. Alrighty. So, first of all, we want Gregor Rodziner, who was previously the Elector Count of Talabheimland, to no longer be such. Then, the Elector Count of Talabheimland will be Maternus Ditizen. There we go. Which will give him the flaming attacks and fire resistance, which will be appropriate for his Knights of the Blazing Sun army. And just to double check, you are indeed... oh, you have recruitment costs. Yeah, we'll reset you later. And you are a Grand Master. Perfection. Also, wait, just to double check, you are Imperial Calibration. Yeah, we'll have some artillery in this army. The Fire Army should have artillery. Man, if we could get some flame cannons from the dwarfs, that would be just fantastic. In the meantime, you can also get... I was about to say the Stir River Patrol, but it looks like... oh, we need to add somebody to act as the Elector Count of this. Which army would actually benefit from this? We could do like... And honestly, it doesn't really matter. Ambush defense chance. Nobody's really fighting the Skaven right now. Let's give this to Kurt. If I can find him in here. The other Kurt, not the Reichsmarschall. Kurt Lee... No, that's a different Kurt. Why must there be like 50 Kurts? I don't remember his name. That's Haldenstrat. Yeah, alright. Go in here. Oh, alright. And this is probably temporary because he doesn't really get any benefit out of the Reikland rune... or whatever, the STIRLAND runefang, but just have to put somebody there. There we go. So that is Kurt Haldenstrat, yes? Yes, you have the Orc Hewer. You should have lost... No, you did not lose the Stonebreaker, so you can lose that. And then we can give it now... to Alberich. No, to Maternus. Oh, this is getting confusing. Alrighty, you are going to take the Stonebreaker. Unstoppable charge, sundered armor. It looks real nice. Okie dokie. You know what? There's probably a bunch of other admin that we have to do, but let's get a battle going somewhere, anywhere. Battle, please. Okay, not here. Oh, I know where. Icket. Can either of you two reach him? Oh, and Ditizen. Ah, don't tell me. Ah, just slightly short. I'm concerned that neither of you can reach him. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Helmet, you are going to siege this. We'll take an extra turn to do this. One of them will actually acquire the trait. I just want you to siege Icket in order to essentially keep him here.
Into battle!
Although if Icket tries to attack you in ambush, that'll be not so great. But either way, both of you move up here. Let's hope that this works out. Oh, man. Alright, we'll deal with that next time. But that's not a battle. Alright, so I guess, judging by the look of the rest of this, assuming that Karl cannot reach Kirik Vlag in Muntern, and he in fact cannot, the only battle that we have the opportunity to fight right now... Where is this guy going? Oh, I don't like that one bit. Lorelorn, you want to join war against these guys? Join war against the Ecstatic Legions, please. Minus 21. Oh, you don't like that at all. Well, that's just rude. A little bit more likely to join war against the World Walkers, though. Alright, well, we need to check diplomacy and stuff, but we'll do it later. You, I guess it's time. You're gonna fight this.
To war!
You did build some towers, not many, mind you, and you could continue the siege, but they're clearly unlikely to fight you, so we'll bombard them with artillery, and then we'll head on in with our range units. Alright, put the Banner of Eternal Flame on... I guess the Lord, and let's get to it. If we succeed here, this will be the destruction of Bellicor's faction.
Wise counsel!
Alrighty, here we go. I'm quite interested / excited to see exactly how this particular battle is going to go. The fact is, we have a lot of gun units, and gun units are terrible, absolutely terrible in sieges. They get very good if you can take the walls and the interior of a settlement and then set your gunners up on top of the wall to fire down, but you need melee units in general to actually achieve that, which we don't really have a lot of. Most of the melee units are in the form of the halberdiers of our second army, of Gavin's army, but those halberdiers are also quite badly damaged, and, well, probably won't survive on top of those walls for very long. Of course, this army has 4 units that can fight up on walls, which are the 2 units of Free Company and the 2 units of Armored Cossars, but both are incredibly fragile units, and that includes the Armored Cossars. So, yeah, there's no way that they're going to be fighting Chaos Warriors 1-to-1. 120 armor, 40 melee attack, and 66 melee defense. Absolutely no way they can take a unit of Chaos Warriors. I feel like in a 2-on-1, a unit of Armored Cossars and a unit of Free Company Militia would still lose to a unit of Chaos Warriors. At the very least, they would lose if they were both forced in melee. Though maybe if one held ground while the other one shot them in the back over and over and over again, they could achieve something. Anyway, hopefully we can dish out a lot of damage with our artillery pieces and both our Fire Rain, our Hellstorm rocket batteries, every time, man, and our cannon are going to be doing their best. We're also going to move our towers forward, which our Armored Cossars and our Free Company Militia are occupying, and hopefully we can take the walls, and by the time the Halberdiers get here, they can either go up on the walls themselves or move through breaches in the walls, which we're going to try to open with our cannons. Our 3rd unit of Armored Cossars, which is not on one of our siege towers, is going to move forward on the ram here, and hopefully we'll open up the gate. And by the looks of it, since the enemy doesn't have much in the way of range defenses, that shouldn't be a problem. And then maybe we'll be able to fire through the gate or something. We'll see. It's going to be quite curious to see how exactly this particular battle is going to go. Alrighty, and our artillery are continuing to fire, but our towers are getting closer and closer, not under threat whatsoever, but it'll be the units on top of the walls that are very much the threat. And we'll see. Alrighty, looks like the enemy towers have been brought down as well, the towers that are interior to the settlement, I mean. This looks like a place that would be nice to have a big tower being able to be built. Though I guess that'll be another tower added on top of a wall. Damn, that'd be really nice, wouldn't it? If the enemy tried to climb the wall, have this tower fire on him. Though, of course, it would probably just get destroyed by artillery before it could, but nonetheless. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up a little bit as the battle is probably going to take a while. And just until our towers get to those walls, by which I mean our siege towers. And there we go, the gate has been broken through. Don't have much work for our... This is like the 3rd time they've cast Searing Doom upon this unit. It does very little damage to the tower by the looks of it, and doesn't hurt the units inside. There are spells that do hurt them inside the towers, though, as we've seen. So, Alrighty, how's those breaches in the walls looking? A couple more shots and the cannons will breach this wall as well. Very nice. Oh, the collapsing animation of the Lizardman wall looks quite nice. Alrighty, and we have another 30 seconds until more units arrive, but now we're moving our gunners forward. Hopefully we can fire through the breaches and at the same time create even more breaches with our cannons. They're not going to get too much value. Ooh, nice shot with that Overcast Searing Doom though, hitting a bunch of our units here. Damn. Great swords at half HP before they even get on top of the walls. Well, isn't that a shame? Speaking of on top of the walls, our towers are finally disgorging their cargo, and it'll be Free Company Militia facing off against Forsaken. Not a great matchup for us, I will admit. Hopefully the Free Company, since there are 2 of them, plus the Cossars, can do something about all this. And they are indeed casting spells. Yeah, this is probably a perfect situation for the Forsaken to be in. Infantry to blend and low-armored infantry at that. This is exactly the kind of units that they want to fight, isn't it? Alright, well, keep on fighting. Ooh, somebody just lost their heads. Or head. We're not Chaos. Well. Alrighty. I suppose they could have lost both heads, but let's not talk about that. Anyway, here we go. Looks like we're getting... what the heck? Oh, those are the bordermen firing. I was like, wait a second, we don't have archers here. And hey, well, if it isn't a chaos sorcerer that decided to move out of the enemy settlement. I did tell all of our units of both the war sleds and our other units to fire on him, but for whatever reason, in this particular situation, none of our giant pile of handgunners want to fire over the heads of this unit, which is kind of odd. Generally speaking, in my experience, the units of gunners can fire over the heads of units to hit a rider like this, but there we go. At the very least, once we move away those units and distract them a little bit with Gavin here, we can fire into his back. Not all the units are firing, mind you. I guess the terrain anew, there's a Gehenna's Golden Hounds out there, so it's not like he's not achieving anything out here, but he does get gunned down at the end. At the very least, Gavin looks proud of himself. He's got half HP remaining, though, so he did take damage both to the enemy unit, as well probably from splash damage from our own hits. Otherwise, we've moved our Free Company Militia up the staircase because they can hopefully fire down into the enemy and, well, not get completely destroyed by the Forsaken. We now have halberdiers and greatswords, or at least those greatswords that weren't killed by spells, that have moved up here. And yeah, we're going to have to try to continue working on those. What the heck? How did that happen? What? Wait, no, seriously, how the heck did that happen? Huh. That's very strange. And how the heck did this massive pile of handgunners not even allow that to happen? That is bizarre, man. I have never seen that before. I didn't even know the enemy could use your towers. I guess it makes sense that they can, but damn. Not so great for us, but oh well. Mostly the handgunners are here to, well, I mean, to try to take the walls, but at the same time to distract as well, as we do have some fireworks that we can use. A fire wizard with piercing bolts of burning to dish out some damage to the Chaos Warriors up here. A little bit of splash damage on our own units, but that looked like a pretty nice hit on various enemies. In fact, it caused the enemy Forsaken to rampage, and this unit of Chaos Warriors of great weapons has pretty much been destroyed. We also now have mortars on the field as well, so that should really help out with the siege, since the Second Army brought them. The Outriders, or not the Outriders, the Bordermen firing their grenades over the wall as well. Man, the amount that we're having to work to take this wall makes us really feel like a siege, you know, like a proper siege. Definitely taking some effort. Look at those great swords and halberdiers moving off the wall, and ooh, Chaos Spawn coming in to help out the Chaos Warriors. Mortar shells dropping down upon them, periodically anyway. Still trying to establish a beachhead here. And the enemy is still holding, and ooh, hello, they've moved some Chaos Knights out here, though this is probably not a position they really want to be in. Just gotta get our handgunners to actually fire at them, possibly. Like, why aren't you firing? They're right there. Come on, take a shot. No? You gonna let them run? Okay. No, you're gonna shoot up here instead. Odd. And ooh, hello, if it isn't an exalted hero who's decided to move out as well. Well, we're gonna run the bordermen away, and then we're gonna have everybody try to target the exalted hero, if possible. There we go, now they're willing to fire again. Well, we'll certainly take it if the enemy wants to feed its units to us like this. I gotta love the armor, though. A nice shield, too. These guys are generally pretty damn tough to bring down. But there we go, we certainly have a sufficient... Did so many units fire at the same time that the computer got angry? I feel like that's what happened. Anyway, that unit has been brought down, and the Chaos Knights have returned. Hopefully we can get some shots on them. No, come on, they're right there, guys. Maybe the breach in the wall actually prevents our units from firing, because the center of the enemy unit is like back here somewhere, and the units don't want to fire over this little hill. I don't know why, or at least I don't entirely know why. Anyway, we've made a second breach in the wall, and we have sent more units up here. Some handgunners to fire down, and the second unit of armored Cossars. Gavin is also wavering now, pretty badly damaged from fighting that exalted hero before he gunned down, or he got gunned down. But we're moving the rest of our units in. Slowly but surely, we are grinding the enemy down, though it is taking losses. Our free company are still standing up here, though. Enemies having a tough time making it up the staircase. Kind of a nice position for them to have taken. Yeah, just shoot the enemy units that try to come up here. And shoot them in the back as well if you can. In fact, they sort of move into the center of this unit where the unit can fire into them from all sides. This is really interesting. If they were Nordland Mariners, the enemy would have very little in the way of chances, but they are continuing to make their way up the staircase. However, we will counter that with yet another Piercing Bolts of Burning. Might as well keep making use of these bombardment spells. And there we go. This is a very dangerous staircase to be on. And though it does look like we've lost at least a few units of our Free Company militia, I do imagine we should be able to see off this unit of Marauders. Also, this map looks absolutely fantastic. There's some nice shots. Those heads of Dread Saurians in the background with the burning eyes. But Lizardman maps are generally pretty fantastic, you have to admit. Anyway, how are we looking here? Looks like another Exalted Hero has made his way out, but Gavin, too hurt to fight him, will mean that Kurt will have to be the one to deal with him. That's fine, though, especially with the amount of HP he has, due to all the handgunners out here. And there we go, down goes yet another Exalted Hero. We've also moved in a few more units, and now look, somebody's actually... Really? You can fire here now? You gotta be kidding me. I just saw them fire from this angle in there, but they refused to fire from here when the units were right there. I don't even know, handgunners. I don't even know. That said, we got more halberdiers moving in, but we're starting to run out of halberdiers. We've been sending them up on these walls, and yeah, we basically have no melee remaining, and the mortars aren't helping matters right now. Granted, we gotta knock the enemy melee out, but hurting our own melee units, and especially considering how few of them we have, is not such a great thing. Get a little bit of a knockback with that cascading fire cloak on these units, just to allow them to hold a little bit longer with the 40 melee defense that this adds, putting them up to 104. I'm getting the occasional shot from some of the handgunners up there as well. At least a little bit of help. But damn, the enemy is still holding. We're also pretty much out of ammunition on one of our units of Hellstorm rocket batteries, and the other one is starting to run low as well. And that said, the balance of power is fairly in our favor. It's about 80%. But it'll be interesting to see what we'll be able to do if we run out of melee. Which will probably eventually happen. And ooh, moving through the breach with some halberdiers as well. There's some Chaos Spawn blocking, but some of our gunners are also now willing to fire here. These ones are at any rate. It doesn't look like the Hawkland long rifles want to fire, but at least to some units, as long as I should say some units are still firing, we should be able to knock those Chaos Spawn down over time. Yeah, man, this siege is certainly taking a while. And we're moving through this breach as well, and well, a War Shrine. Haven't seen... I think any of these throughout this campaign yet. I think this is the first War Shrine we've seen, eh? Though that is finally a big enough target for all the gunners to go for, and the halberdiers still moving into the breach. Looks like it has some help from some Chaos Knights as well. But I do believe this portion of the engagement at last favors us. Also, looks like our units of handgunners that we sent up on the wall have been pretty much seen off. The halberdiers are also in pretty bad shape. But we might be able to take this portion of the wall, not entirely sure. Here comes yet another Piercing Bolts of Burning. Our wizard is certainly doing a lot of work in this particular battle. And those bombardments are pretty key to taking these walls. Very nice hit there. Alright, and actually just out of curiosity, how much damage have you done, Mr. Wizard? Where are you? Should be down here somewhere. There he is. Alright, you got 139 kills, but that doesn't really mean much, and 34,000 damage. Very respectable. Not a crazy amount of kills, but it is difficult to knock models of Chaos Warriors out, to be fair. Man, I feel like we've been fighting up on top of this wall straight up for like 10 to 15 minutes. You gotta love SFO for enabling this sort of thing, though. Especially for those who love long sieges. If only we had a couple more units of great swords or a unit of Imperial foot or something to send up here to actually fight out the enemy infantry on an even footing. But it's okay, not every single army has to have every type of unit. Ooh, mortar shot coming in from one of our own kits by the looks of it and hitting us, but oh well. At this point, we just have to try to take the walls, and we are certainly slowly but surely making it happen. Looks like the War Shrine has been seen off. Some more enemy Chaos Spawn and Chaos Knights have moved in, and Kurt is trying to hold them off. It does look like the gunners are still firing, though, and some of them are... Ooh, they're actually firing up there as well, yes. Keep firing at whatever you can, and there we go. Finally, somebody's willing to fire into the breach. Not very many units of halberdiers left here, and I think, is that a unit of handgunners running away, or at least trying to run away as well? Yeah, not a lot of work for our handgunners, though a decent amount of them have lost about half, or not half, a quarter of their ammunition. Could be more. Alright, and let's see, these halberdiers terrified and will run away as well, and I think that's the last melee unit that we can send in, but once again, the more enemy units actually try to sally out, the more they lose. And at the end of the day, we can still put handgunners close to a breach in the walls. Yeah, they'll probably get sallied out at and attacked over time, but every unit that sallies out will die, and I think since we have numerical superiority, we should still be able to take him out. Oh, looks like some Chaos Knights have also decided to sally out as well. I'm actually really proud of the AI for actually taking these opportunities to sally out. It's not really an expected thing for them to do. That said, this is also looking very ugly for those poor Chaos Knights who get destroyed, and with the death of the Chaos Knights, the rest of the enemy army will shatter. I guess this was their last hurrah. The Horn of Helmhammer Hand... Wait, wrong franchise. There we go. Close victory for us, and it certainly took a while to breach this enemy city, but breach it we did. I do believe a few of those halberdier units died, but hardly surprising as we essentially sent them to their deaths up on top of the walls. But still, what an epic fight, and a final, nice final send-off for Bellacor's faction. Ooh, alrighty, that one actually took some effort, felt like a real siege in many ways. Did lose a couple of units of halberdiers and a unit of handgunners, but that one's at least easily replaceable from this army, and this army can probably just re-recruit those. More importantly, Bellacor's faction will be done here. Ooh. Yeah, hopefully we are still viable enough to take out the Vanaheimlings for good after all that, but I guess we're gonna have to see. So, we are going to occupy the place rather than sack it. Shadow Legion destroyed and will no longer be a threat. Ally mission successful. Oh wow, there was a lot of missions that were waiting on that. Very, very nice. And Conquata... Oh, we actually can build the Yagam stones here. I didn't think that we could do that as our faction. It will give us a bunch of control to fix the place and a research rate. Too bad it doesn't allow us to build truthsayers or giants, but oh well, it's fine. It'll work. And Winds of Magic Power Reserve Rate faction might. Yeah, this is actually quite a nice thing to have. And here I was not looking to actually keep Albion. Shame on me. Alrighty, well with that we are most certainly out of time. Next time I guess we'll destroy the Vanaheimlings for good and start walling up the place, as well as recover those units that we've potentially lost out of here. Gotta remember to also recruit both the Bordermen and the Stir River Patrol. wherever they're needed. The Stir Patrol being fire damage, most likely in the Fire Army. Also, we do now have the Moot available, which will have a special building as well, which is growth +5 for all provinces and some other nice stuff. Nothing crazy, mind you, but not too bad. I guess in one episode we will have gained 3 new landmarks, which ain't too bad. I don't believe Wurtbad unfortunately has one, but that's okay. Anyway, with that obviously calling it more battles to come, as well as the fortification of a few areas. I do believe we'll be destroying Ikit for good next episode, and maybe we'll see about Mazda Mundi, whether we can do a battle against him. Nud has lots of work to do, lots of work everywhere. Stay tuned for it, don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.